The next step is to define exactly what a lead is and what it isn't throughout your entire organization. In a small business situation, it seems obvious what constitutes a lead. But when you take the time to actually define in detail what makes a qualified lead, your ability to attract more of them increases. Let me give you an example. One of our clients is a property management company. Their website has been very successful at generating leads, but it went to new heights once they established what type of leads were leading to new property management contracts. They discovered that for a lead to have real potential, the prospect had to 1. Own an investment property right now, 2. Own the property in the right area, and 3. Be renting the property at the right rental price. If any of these conditions aren't met, the chances of a prospect becoming a client is close to 0. So by having a more precise lead definition, the way they engage with potential property management clients has been adapted to deliver higher quality leads for less cost. Now let's consider the corporate situation. In a large company, your lead definition is even more important because it's common to have multiple departments and individuals involved in the sales process. If marketing doesn't have the same lead definition as sales, all sorts of problems can arise. And one of the most common is that sales is provided with too many non-sales ready leads, which saps salespeople's time and lets genuine sales ready opportunities slip through the cracks. Okay, so you're clear on your selling philosophy and your definition of what makes a qualified lead. In the next stage, you construct your lead generation map. Your lead generation map describes everything that happens in your sales process from hello to money in your pocket. Dr. Mark Dussault calls this your pathway to profits. Developing an effective lead generation map is one of the key strategic goals of designing an enhanced lead gen process. And the more complex your sales process and lead definition, the more nodes you need on the map to convert raw, just-looking visitors into new business. A typical lead generation map might start with traffic generation, followed by generating an opt-in into a white paper or special report. Next, you could follow up with automated messages designed to educate and inform prospects while overcoming common objections and disqualifying non-clients. This is obviously a simple example, and there are many other permutations that can apply. The next sales lead generation pillar is testing and tracking. On the internet, you have unprecedented ability to see into the minds of your website visitors as they advance through your lead generation process. As a minimum, you need the ability to track in detail your website visitors using web analytics. Google Analytics is a great choice because it's powerful and it's free. Secondly, you need to be able to track all your marketing efforts and expenditures, whether they be online advertising, email marketing, or offline methods such as print or mass media advertising. If you're not tracking everything on your website, you're throwing away a huge source of leverage and leaving a lot of cash on the table. Remember the lead generation process map from a few minutes ago? Well, when you have analytics correctly installed on your site, you can establish benchmarks for all of the nodes on your map. For example, opt-in rate and inquiry rate. Once you have real numbers for all the key points in your process, the next step is to deploy optimization strategies in the right area at the right time to ramp up your results. Optimization strategies are the specific traffic and conversion methods you use to attract and convert more website visitors. There's so much to say about this that I'll go into more detail on optimization strategies in upcoming episodes of this series. So finally, let's talk about integrating your lead generation and sales functions. It's important to consider your lead generation function as it relates to your sales process as a whole. Sometimes the key constraint in your sales process is not lead generation. Sometimes a lot of leads are being generated, but they're not being managed in a timely fashion. Leads spoil very quickly, and a rapid response from your sales or marketing team is vitally important to prevent leads from going cold. In other cases, there's an imbalance between different parts of your sales process. So you might be generating more leads and sales opportunities than your sales team can handle. Or there may be bottlenecks in your sales process that are constricting your ability to generate sales. I recently advised a client who was having good success generating leads, but was spending most of her time writing proposals. In fact, she was in the process of hiring a new employee whose job it would be to simply pump out more proposals. All that's likely to do is to add more cost and clog up the system with even more proposals, of which only 20% are leading to sales at this time. In this scenario, more leads are useless. What this business owner needs is a combination of more highly qualified leads, tighter rules surrounding when a proposal is generated, and more efficient proposal generation processes. By instituting these three things, she can elevate the constraint in the sales process without incurring additional staff costs, before turning back to lead generation. So you can see how important it is to focus on the right thing at the right time, and ensure that your lead generation function is not constrained by your ability to convert leads into new business. There's also the question of what happens after the first purchase, in terms of converting one-shot sales into ongoing sales, and increasing your customer lifetime value. But that's a topic for another day. So in this video, I've taken a 30,000-foot view of the lead generation process as I see it. In the next episodes of this series, we'll look at specific traffic generation and conversion strategies. If you want to learn more about step-by-step tactics you can use to optimize your online lead generation results, be sure to check these out. And to find out more about how marketing results can help you generate more sales and sales leads online, I invite you to visit us at www.marketing-results.com.au. I'm Swayne, thanks for watching and see you on the next video.